Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Atlanta Hawks. Well, for Atlanta, the first half of the season has not been kind to them, and unfortunately, with their play lately, they're not exactly giving off the vibe that they're ready to turn things around. And the All-Star break rapidly approaching. Shaq is a perennial All-Star. Were you ever jealous of the guys who didn't get voted in and instead got a little R&R?
You know, Ernie, the positives to being an All-Star far outweigh the negatives. You know, for me, I haven't played in a long time. I would love to just be able to suit up uno mas time.
Uno mas.
One more time.
Well, I would like to suit up uno time.
Uno mas means one more, smarty.
No, one time for me. Because the only regret, Ernie, won championships, college, player of the year, all those great things. One regret in my basketball career, not playing in an All-Star
game. You never played All-Star game?
Never played because there was a guy named John Stockton, Magic Johnson at the point, and you never could break into those two guys and be a point guard.
You learn something new every day.
But our motto here on this show, no regrets.
I have regrets.
I don't.
I wish John Stockton got hurt one year.
How about our motto now? Not very many regrets.
There it is. Not very many.
Has a nice ring to it. Put that on a T-shirt.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Greetings, everyone, from Atlanta. The Hawks playing host to an Eastern Conference affair here at the Phillips Arena. Well, what better way to spend a Monday night than with the 2K Sports team and the NBA? Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. For the Cavaliers, this is the last game before heading back to Cleveland. They've got to feel like, guys, they have an opportunity to rack up some wins over the next stretch of their schedule. They'll be playing a lot of games in their own building.
No, I agree with you, Kevin. Not only will they be at home, the level of competition won't be that tough as well. So this is an opportunity to make some hay if they take care of their business.
Yeah, it's a deal that really couldn't be set up any better for this group.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Green in at shooting guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Love in at the 4 slot. Schroeder with the ball. Now Green defending. Green with a screen on Irving. And the wide open shot from Green. The shot is off, and Cleveland will come the other way. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Dishes it to Irving. Here's Doyle. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Green. He had 13 points in the win against Charlotte.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. The drive by Green, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
There's the screen. There's the dish to McDermott. And Middleton kicks to McDermott. Bangs home the trifecta. McDermott's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And it's Green with the jam.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Schroeder. He had 13 points in the win against Charlotte.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
Now here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. A floater. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Green kicks to Irving, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Now here's Middleton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Outside, Green. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Hawks leading by 3. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer. The one player on his mind in this matchup, Kevin Love. And it's not for his scoring ability, but for the harm he can do to a team on the backboards. You saw what he can do to teams if he goes unchecked, Coach said. We don't want to let him get up and get over 20 or 30 rebounds on us. And to do that, we got to check him out each time a shot goes up. Guys, easier said than done.
All right, Doris, thanks.
No way to mess that one up, Kevin. I mean, he powered it down with both hands.
Not this guy. He is a superb finisher.
And when he gets near the hoop, guys, he is a tour de force.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. For your very own Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. That was your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. One more time, give it up.
The Hawks leading by 4. Schroeder passes to Flowers. Lopez with the block. Irving attacking. Pass to Green. Kicks it to Love. A three-pointer is right on target. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Kazania, a baseline J, and misses it off the right side of the rim. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That puts them in the lead.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Out to the wing, over to the left wing. Green with a screen on Irving. On the wing, Green. Here's Flowers. Hits it from three-point range.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Cavaliers trailing. Green dishes to Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lopez has got his first bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Green. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging 35 points, 10 assists, and almost 3 steals. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
Well, he causes those mistakes, too. I mean, he'll harass you for the full 94 feet, never giving you an inch.
For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Love right side. That's good. Love's got 5 now.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Passes it to Flowers. Here's Waters. Great D that time from Love. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Smart misses. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. George is checked in for Cleveland. .121 left here in the first quarter. Waters passes to Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Mirotic gets the bucket. Mirotic has got his first points of the game.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the evening. That's good from Green. Burke, he's checked in for Cleveland. Both free throws good from Green.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
The Hawks shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Inside, Love. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Love's got 7 points in the game.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now, here is Mirotic. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. No problem knocking that one down. He has 5.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Green kicks to Smart. No good off the pick.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get.
In their lead.
Agreed, guys. It was many free runs to the hoop they got.
And 3 setter lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, we've got Niquo and Mirotic. Thomas is out there with McDermott. Then it's Chris Middleton. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit it up. He ended with 28 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Last time they met in Cleveland.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
Back to Middleton. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Middleton's got 4 this quarter. Cavaliers leading. Irving dishes to Green. Mirotic brings the double team. Green the pass to Irving. Burke. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Burke's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. McDermott kicks it over to Schroeder. Mirotic the screen. Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded closely. Miritich up top. 4 on the clock. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving dishes to Green. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Here's Burke. But they get it back. Back to Green. Puts up a 3. The second effort. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
The Hawks trail by 5. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Peter passes to Middleton. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And that one falls for Middleton. Middleton hits them both. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Shot's good. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Cavs.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Now here's Schroeder. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Green. Inside, and Lopez throws it down.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Look at the numbers for Middleton. 4th in free throw percentage, and his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And, you know, he's been deadly from the charity stripe. Phenomenal asset to have on your team, a dead-eye free throw shooter.
Love's checked in for Burke. Here's Green, following the basket by Doug McDermott. Love kicks to Green. Unloads from 13. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Flowers the pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot. Outside, Green. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Good on the triple. Green's got 5.
And he found a perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And it's Green missing.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
There's the screen. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Man, I don't know what happened right there. He just basically walked out of bounds.
Marcus Smart's checked in for Green. Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Lopez a screen. Here's Patterson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse. So
Take a break.
Not too bad.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Patterson drops them both.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
My kind of hoop. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. The feed now to Smart. He dishes it to Love. Good, and Smart gets the assist. 9 points for Kevin Love.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
To the middle. And there's the pass to Flowers. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. Love grabs the board. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. There's a minute 34 left in the second quarter. That's good. Love's got 11 points.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Flowers. Patterson dishes to Love. Cleveland moving it around. It's a pick by Love. Smart, wide open, he fires. No good from outside. Hawks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Azania. Green with a screen on Patterson. Here's Winner. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low number.
And guys, this has not been a season to remember for him at the free throw line. Certainly to this point.
Mirotic is checked in for Jermichael Green. He's off on the second.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Mirotic has it in the corner. Offensive rebound. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 3 in the basket from Winner.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cavaliers on top, up by 3. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, what a great job you did, both moving the ball and passing it and scoring it. What has been the key for you to this point?
I mean, I've just been trying to take what the defense gives me, really. I know I can't just try and go right at them every time, but if they give me a look, I'll shoot it. Otherwise, I'm just trying to keep the ball moving.
You simply can't get enough of you. Thanks for joining us. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
And what a game for Green. 15 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
Checking out the group for David Black to start the second half. Green in at 2-guard. He's out there with Kyrie Irving, and it's Lopez in at center. Now here's McDermott. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. Green. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now here's Middleton. 10 points for him.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Irving kicks to Green. Irving attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
The Cavaliers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Shooter passes to Green. McDermott kicks to Middleton. And here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Love. Poked loose.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the foul called on Freak. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Schroeder passes to Green. Here's Middleton.
Since halftime, he has just been in a funk offensively.
Well, if you really want to make things hard on yourself, that's exactly how to do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
They're not doing themselves any favors at this point. They've got to stabilize their offense with just sound execution.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
The Hawks cheerleaders.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. McDermott was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. The other thing he stressed was the need to be disciplined on offense. He asked for good ball movement and good shot selection. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you, Doris. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The drive by Green. Steps back and fires. Let's break here. Here come the Hawks. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
The Cavaliers have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Hawks trail by 5. Schroeder with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded-out physical game.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them create some separation on the scoreboard.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Shots good by Middleton.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Irving can't get it to go. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Middleton with it. He's picked up by Irving. And Thomas, here we go. 6 to shoot. Green, the screen. Off the pick. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Green with a screen on Irving. In the corner, Middleton with it. Outside, Green. McDermott dishes to Green. Here's Schroeder. Misses the three.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Green kicks to Irving. Back to Green. Irving sets a screen for Green. Irving passes to George. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Hits the three-point bomb. Schroeder's got 7.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Irving dishes to Green. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Boy, this defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor with their offense in the paint because that has not been up to par.
Now here's Middleton. McDermott, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And that's why it's so important to really team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. In third, the Cavaliers.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They lead by 1. And Green gets it to go.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Mirotic against Green. Now here is Mirotic. Lasagna. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there.
That's not the best of shot selection there. The defense definitely won that possession.
Yeah, I think in that case you've got to go elsewhere with the ball. You just can't rise up over the top of him when he's on you. 8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
There's Lasagna. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Now here's Schroeder. Patterson defending. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Atlanta gets called for the foul. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
76% at the stripe for him thus far this season.
We've seen some obvious improvement in his free throw shooting since last year.
Both shots good from the stripe. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Waters. Flowers. Patterson defending. Waters passes to Flowers. Lopez with the block. Here's Patterson. He's got 6.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
7 seconds left in the third. Here's Flowers. Hands it from downtown. 10 points for him.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. The Cavaliers leading by 4. We've got Hezonja, and it's Flowers in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Irving kicks to Lopez. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
Here's Irving. He feeds it to Love. Lopez dishes to Smart. Lopez sets a screen for Smart. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebounds. And the dunk by Lopez.
You know, he's got a lot of length, and right there, he needed every inch of it.
That's true, G.A. You're right. You know, we really don't know that much about him in that department, but my goodness, when he gets up, he can go.
Yeah, he can still punch it when he wants to, though. We saw that, didn't we, fellas?
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Irving passes to Dort. And the basket good. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Guys, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look there. That's good basketball.
To the left side wing. They set the screen. Here's Hezonja. Misses the layup.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The open shot by Smart, and the shot falls short this time. They're running. Here's Middleton. The big dunk at the end of the break.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra force for that one, didn't he?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I think that's going to rouse up his teammates, no doubt.
Irving's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Count the bucket. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Dort. To the left side wing. Smart kicks to Lopez. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Here's Middleton, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Smart.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the first one at the line is good.
You look at what Middleton has done so far. He has 17 points and 4 assists.
And if I had to pick what he's done best today, I'd probably lean towards the offensive performance.
Well, just to be a contrarian, I'm going to go to the other side because he's been just as impressive, I think, at the defensive end.
Green, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
The Hawks trail by 7. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the middle. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got 6 in the quarter.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done, and they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on him. Middleton drives in, and he gets it to go. Middleton's got 12 points here in the second half.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Irving kicks to Green. Back to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Green dishes to Irving. It's stolen by Schroeder. Feeds it to Middleton. He kicks it to Schroeder. Lopez with the block. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
On the free throw, no good. Here's Green. Here's Schroeder. Middleton, the pass to Schroeder. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And that one's good, Irving.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
He is pouring it on in the second half, guys. I mean, a much better showing than he had before the break.
They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch their breath.
Yeah.
Good.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 9 points. There's the pass to Winner. Middleton for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great quarter for the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Green with a screen for Irving. It's blocked. Now Schroeder dishes it to Middleton. There's a screen. Lopez over to help. Uncovered. Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead, cut down to 4 on the bucket from Schroeder.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
Irving a screen on Middleton. Green kicks to Irving. Back to Green. Out to the right wing. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. I had a chance to find out what Mike Budenholzer was discussing with his guys. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
Now here's Schroeder. Pulls up on the elbow. Green, no luck.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
McDermott with the double team. Back to Green. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Kicks to Middleton. Pass to Winner. Here's Schroeder. A three-pointer off the mark.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks team.
27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Middleton.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Schroeder. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
At the line for the Hawks, Freak. At the line for
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
Cannot hit.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
The dish to Green. This one for 3. Misses. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, tonight you factored into this game with both your scoring and your passing. How big a factor was ball movement in this win?
Oh, it was huge, no doubt. I mean, we know we're at our best when we keep the defense constantly in motion. And you do that by moving the ball around. If we don't do that, we don't win games like this.
You earned every bit of this win. Congratulations. Kevin?
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Player of the Game. Freak. As the NBA's leading scorer, he delivered another outstanding performance among many this season. Quite fun to watch this guy work on any night.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys.